What soft, what light through yonder window breaks? 'Tis the east, and Brewliet is the sun. Listen, that Romeo quote from Romeo and Juliet, that gets way too much press. We needed a Brewliet.
Yes.
There you go, babe. That was just for you.
And
Hi,
now
guys.
you're beat red.
I know. Guys, welcome to the team that is known as Romeo and Brewliet to Everyday with Kay, and welcome, friends. I'm your host, Catherine. This is the podcast for the constantly curious community, and I am thrilled to introduce our guests today. I'm going to use your actual real names, as you know, we don't have to go by your screen names because you're not like people of mystery.
No,
Right?
I'm
A
not.
little bit.
I'm no mystery.
I'm no, not at all. I am a totally open book. So we've got Romeo and Brewliet, who are also known as Jeff and Taylor. And you guys you're all over the place. You are beer ambassadors and lifestyle influencers, the ultimate say yes couple. Like, you guys will go anywhere, do anything, all of the stuff. And diehard Chicagoans. And I'm so happy to see you.
Hey.
We're happy to be here and see you and talk to you again. It's been a little while.
It's exciting. It's been a long time. I feel like we saw I saw everybody more, but like we saw each other more, and then, stuff, life, whatever, distance. But this is great. This is great. So now that that's out of the way, because we're all beer people here, let's talk about what you're drinking. What do you
Okay.
got going?
You go first.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been dying to try this beer for like 3 months now. I just like, when you just have something you want for the special occasion? Because I know, so I'm guilty of that. But it's the brewery Strawberry Charmed. It is a sour rye ale with strawberry, vegan marshmallows, and nut. I just like this beer is like in my head, like gonna be amazing. So I've just been saving it. I'm gonna drink it tonight.
So you and I was so hoping that you had a sour, because you and we are on the same beer path. We are sour girls. Like, give us the sours, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited. I really want to hear what this one is all about. Jeff, what have you got?
I have I'm just getting right into it. I've got a barrel-aged Mrs. O'Leary's chocolate milk stout with raspberries. And this is from, oh my God, I lost the name. This is Spiteful. How can I blank like that? Yeah, Spiteful Brewing.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, what's the ABV on that guy?
Let's talk about it later.
Okie dokie. That sounds great.
12%, so we'll see how this goes.
Picking you up off the floor.
Here, take that.
I have like a 5%. Okay, so I have Popsicle from Edmonds Oast. They're out of South Carolina.
Ooh,
And
they're amazing.
they are so good. And we can find them at 2 total places here. And I'm very excited. I'm mostly excited to pour this one because this is going to pour like there's no tomorrow.
Actually, can you open this for me, Jeff? Because I feel like I was shaking it. So it's such a pretty color.
I
Oh,
can't
wow,
handle
look at
this.
that.
I don't know what's even happening. I'm very excited to put it into my face.
That
But,
looks
like,
amazing. Okay,
this
thank
is-
you. It didn't
wow.
explode.
There you go.
Which is always good. Also,
I
you
know,
know
I
what?
was,
I
like,
like a
low-key
nice
worried.
theme. I like a nice theme right here. That looks beautiful.
I have a cool surprise. Check this out.
We love it. Aw. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm surrounded by it all the time, but yeah, it's good stuff. God, this color is great. I'm so excited.
I'm so jealous of how yours looks because that looks like it's going to taste sour.
So the description on this one, which I think is interesting, is tart ale with natural flavor. And it's just called,
All right.
well, it's called Popsicle, and it's got a bomb pop. So I'm guessing it just tastes like blue, right? Like,
I
it probably
hope
just
so.
tastes like blue. So we'll see, right? Guys, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mine is like motor oil.
I've never heard that as a compliment, but I know it was a compliment. Like,
Oh, mine's delicious.
Right? I think mine, Taylor, I think mine is right up your alley.
I bet. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's so
scroll-
sour. That's amazing.
We should have practiced drinking ahead of time.
Oh, I know, like,
We've been doing a lot of food lately, so
I know, but that pucker you get with the sour is my favorite thing in the world. Like,
Hmm.
oh, it's so good. Like, I can just,
Is
like,
it?
eat sour candy 24/7.
So, as we know, there's a couple different ways to sour that are going to give you that really, really big sour. And I know the brewery usually does more of their sours with Brettanomyces, which is that like it gets you so, so, so sour. Um, Now that one you said has vegan marshmallow in it as well, which is
Yeah.
fascinating. Do you get the marshmallow in the front, in the back, in the middle? Like, where do you get it?
I get it, towards the end. Like, I don't know how to like, I'm so bad at describing things 'cause
No,
I'm
no,
like, I
no.
feel it along the edge of my tongue. At the
Yes.
very
Okay.
end of the drink, that's
Yep.
what I'm feeling, and, like, it just makes it so smooth. I love marshmallow when it is in a sour. It just makes everything flow
Well,
so nicely.
it finishes, right? Like
Yes.
it's the thing that like you get the hit with the sour, you get all of that all the citric notes and everything else from the
Mhm.
different cultures, and then you get to round it out with the vanilla-ish of the marshmallow.
it's a nice looking beer too.
Yeah, and they say to pair it with grilled chicken and balsamic glaze for a
I'm
magical
not
meal,
mad at
which
any of
sound
those things.
no, I was that
Sounds
sounds
fine.
really great right now.
Right? Like I'm not mad at that. I gotta leave this guy like in frame so we can just see this. This color is
Yeah.
incredible. Usually when I pour a beer and it is a color like this, I would be like, I am not a child. I am a very grown ass person. This is delicious. I'm very excited about this. This is great. All right. So as we're drinking our first sips and letting beer warm up, because we always talk about how beers, especially big stouts and sours, need to like warm up a little bit. How did we meet? Do you all remember?
Yes.
If I had to guess, it would be through Jeff because he does 99.9% of the meeting. He's never not met a friend.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I am a little guilty
No,
of over
totally.
socializing, if that's a thing. But I think the way that we met, well, if we're going all the way back to like origin stories, there you had, what was it, Briar Rose? Was that one of your back in the
It
day?
sure was. It
And you
sure
put a
was.
popsicle in it?
Yes, sir.
And
That's
Taylor was like, I need you to bring me this. So she made a video of it. And then you're
mhm.
like, well, you should just come here and try it right now. So we came like, I think it was super hot. I remember it too. It
Oh
was
yeah.
like
Oh my
right
God.
around it was June-ish, but it was like smoking hot outside. And we're like, yeah, let's go. And at the time we lived not too far away. So we went
Yeah.
and you had the brilliant idea of like, I want to throw water balloons at these guys. And we're like, okay, let's do it.
That's right. Yes, yes, yeah. I mean, we were gonna get to the water balloon fight, but that's yeah. We did Briar Rose. That was cherry chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah, that
no,
was, I think so.
cherry chocolate cake, cherry
Or
chocolate.
like
Yeah,
Black Forest or something. Like it
maybe it's
was,
black. It was Black Forest
yeah.
because
Oh,
Briar.
good memory.
Look at that recall I got.
Great job.
I don't
That
have
was
that recall.
whew, well done, sir. And
Yes.
it was named Briar Rose because it was Black Forest, and Briar Rose was the original name for Sleeping Beauty, which was the Grimm brothers. They did all of their writing based on the Black Forest in Germany.
There
That
you
was the
go.
whole. There it is,
You
right
always
there.
have had clever beer names. I remember that for sure.
Thanks. It's like, I mean, when you are a childless couple and you have like your partner and your pets to keep you entertained,
Yeah.
right? You can spend you can spend like an inordinate amount of time coming up with like stupid names for everything, and we just spent an enormous amount of time being like, what's the next beer name? Like it doesn't even, we don't even have the beer yet, but like let's just make a list of beer names. And by
Right.
a list I mean like on a post-it note that I would lose, right?
Oh, I don't know if either of you recall this name, but you had like a sour beer that had like a rainbow on it, maybe like a tuxedo or a penguin. I
Oh, it
why
was
am
Tux and
Tux
Flipper. I
and
remember
Flipper,
that.
baby.
Yeah, see? Look at me go. Exit strategy history.
okay, that's when I like that is when I fell in love with your brewery, your brewing, because I brought that beer back home from my brother who was also into craft beer and stuff like that. I'm like, you have to try this. Like I was like, this is so freaking good. And he agreed because it was.
That was our
I'll
boating
tell you.
beer for
Yeah.
2023, I remember. See,
That's right.
when you take pictures of everything, at least for me, this happened on this point, this happened. So yeah, that was it.
100%. You also have one of those really, really great memories that everyone will be very, very envious about as you get older because they'll be like, what happened? And you'll be like, I got it. Right. Well, and then that evolved. So we did popsicles and beer and Tux and Flipper. And then that evolved into a collaboration that we did that was just it was a
All time.
legend. Legend. Yeah.
I've never seen one that good on Instagram, so take that, Illinois Beer
No.
Awards.
I have yet to see a lot of water balloon fights in parking lots from other businesses that were like, I guess we're open, but we're also not because we're soaked. So, you know, you can come and hang out if you want to throw a water balloon. I think that was like the metric for the day.
Yeah. No,
Was
that
like,
was
we're
that
doing
was
this thing. And yeah.
that's a core memory for, I think, Romeo and Brewliet.
That was
for
one
us.
of my favorite events we've ever done. Like, I still look at the video because I just remember, like, I think, like, our friend Audrey, I think, created it, and she did, like, a choose your character or choose your player.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is, I was watching it today. And then I was like, oh my God, that's right. And everyone, like, your team was so cool and everybody had like a cool thing. And my team was like me standing next to the van and then like 3 people running in front of the camera. And it was just, I was like, well, man, we're so not cool. But, you know, whatever. It was so fun.
was our
And it was
friends,
so
though.
hot.
Yeah.
It was so hot. Yeah. It was a good day for a water balloon fight for sure. We are going to drop some footage of the water balloon fight somewhere in this if I can figure out how to edit it properly. If not, it'll be a separate reel, whatever, and everyone will live. Right? It was pretty great. Pretty great
I
for
also
sure. I mean, I will
vividly
say,
remember your trash talk via story, Catherine. Bring it on,
I
guys.
did it. I did. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I was ready, man. Listen, Leos do nothing in small fashion. We just don't know how.
Yes, that's
and
obvious.
So when someone was right, we don't know. We're slightly competitive and do nothing in small fashion.
No,
Slightly competitive.
You guys had all the water balloons. We've had like a couple coolers, and you came out with an armada. And I was like, we're about to get our asses handed to us.
And we did not. We lost. We built like a cheer fort. There was a pregnant woman in the corner, like watching and cheering us on. It was really something. Like, that was what a day, what a time to be alive.
Right.
That was
What
that
a
was
time.
that was
What
sick
a
as hell.
time.
Like, I loved it.
So one of the things that we generally talk about on the pod, because we like to pique curiosity and tell folks what we're into. You guys have any like cool new interests or hobbies or obsessions or like just anything that right now you're like, I cannot get enough of this?
You go first because I know you have like a gazillion different things.
I'm so lame. I catch up on stuff like I mean, I am obsessed with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I know this
yeah.
show came out like
20 years ago.
it's like on season like 16 or something like that. And I just now found it this year. And I kid you not, I think I watch 6 episodes a day. And I'm starting to talk like D. Like,
Yes.
I'm like going, like,
This is a problem in our house because we usually, if Chris is going to watch a show on repeat, like just as background noise, it is 3 of possibly like the worst for your souls. So It's Always Sunny, The League,
Yes.
and Archer. And it's just like nothing but like bad dude jokes.
Yeah.
We love Always Sunny.
It. I'm like,
Oh my
they're the
God,
worst people in the world.
There were definitely some episodes where it was like, absolutely not. Like, I can't. You're making me like.
I've never seen an episode. I'm not even kidding.
I would invest your time.
Well,
Invest your
I
time.
tried the first, but the thing is, since it's 20 years old, it wasn't like the first episodes were like the recording was like the sound quality was rough.
It looked grainy, and you know what? You just have to push through it because
it was like Nick at Night. Like it was old school.
We're spoiled now.
Listen.
Like our video games look as great as the movies. So like turning on like the first episode was rough, but like you just gotta get through it because you love to see them fail. Like I'm always like,
yeah.
I was like, something bad is happening to them. They deserve it. Like, Every time.
No group of human people deserves it more than the gang.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God. All
that's what
right. I
I'm
like it.
obsessed with. Like it's on 24/7 here.
I love
Mine's
it.
super nerdy. Mine is very nerdy. Mine is so our videographer, who's Audrey, her and her, well, they're married now, so husband.
They just got married.
They moved to Michigan, so it's hard having a
Nice.
videographer in Michigan, but we make do. um, so they moved, and then another couple of our friends, or another couple, they moved to New Jersey. So I'm not capable of being in a book club because I don't have the attention span to like actually read a book. So
You don't say.
we have a comic book club because it's less copy and more pictures. So that's what we're nerding out on.
Okay. So when you like new comics, vintage comics, a series, or does everyone pick like different ones?
So okay, so my thing is I don't like Marvel. I know that's not a popular take, but I'm not a huge Marvel guy. I like more like comics that are like stories about like less conventional things. And then one of our other friends is like an anime guy, which I'm gonna work towards, but I can't really do it, but we'll get there, I hope. So we have like a mixed bag, but it's kind of like it's like not mainstream stuff. So
I
I'm like
like
a
it.
big
All right.
I like the underground stuff, whether it's music, comics, whatever.
You have an Iceman or what is it called? A ice cream truck man is one of the
One of them is called Ice Cream Man.
yeah.
I haven't read it yet, but it's a collection of horror stories that are told
Oh,
like the main character is like an ice cream man, but he's like actually kind of a horrible guy. It seems like from the back of it. So
I'm telling you, that's not the
we'll
cover
see.
looks very fun.
I was like in my brain, I was like, ice cream man. That's fun. That's
That's
probably
what the
cute.
cover looks like.
Looks cute, not murderous,
Completely wrong on that one. So that's
right?
And there are
Well,
a couple that and it's like literally just you like the cover, you pick it. There's been a couple that I don't love so far. So it's kind of a you see what you get.
but I think when you're learning something totally new like that, it's a totally new genre. I have zero experience with graphic novels or comic books or anything like that, but the only way to get into it and to stretch your understanding
Yeah.
is to just plow through
Just
and
work
to at
through
least
it. Yep.
try it, right?
Yeah.
You just that's I mean, that's the thing. You just gotta like try. It's like artichokes. Like you just have to try to figure out if you love them or if you are annoyed with them.
As long as someone
It
else
was
is preparing them, they're fine. But
it was the first vegetable that came to my brain, and I cannot like. But it's also a polarizing thing because they're prickly and they take a lot of
they
work and like they
are.
got a hairy center and whatever. So like you gotta get through it. You gotta try it to know you either love it or you hate it, right?
I
Like
love
all
artichoke
things.
dip.
Oh yeah, anything in dip form,
yes,
please.
yes.
What is this, cream based? I'm a Midwesterner.
Yep.
Let's go.
And it has cheese
Uh-huh.
on top of it. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Did you also bake it and then put it in some kind of like casserole? To my face. Come to my face. So, moving on from artichokes, comics, and the gang, I want to talk a little bit with you guys about your arc, how you started, where it started, right, and in the Chicago beer scene, and then how you've gotten to where you are, right, and what you guys are kind of thinking of your evolution, um, in terms of your social media presence and the brand that you've built and your growth and those kind of things. So when you got started, did it just start with like an interest in the Chicago beer scene? How'd y'all get going with this?
Do you want to do it or you want me to do it?
yeah, I can do this and you can talk about like the
All right.
future.
It's actually really funny. Well, it's like it's an odd.
So like we just started dating and Jeff really liked craft beer. So that was a lot of our dates was going to new breweries, testing out, seeing like what beers we liked. And obviously I started gravitating towards sours.
Wait, hold
He
on.
went towards stouts.
Hold on. So I liked beer, but then I actually quit drinking beer entirely for 2 years.
You can't say that because now it sounds like I didn't
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah. So I was like, I had this hobby a long time ago. You want to try it out? So that's the
You
proper.
can't. No, that makes me sound like I started. Probably I did. I'm a lot.
I was like, you're a handful. I think I'm gonna need alcohol with you.
Okay, fine. So I broke Jeff's sobriety.
No, it didn't start immediately. Like,
And so we originally had just like a paper and pen list to write down all the breweries we went to, kind of like ranking them so we knew which ones we were going to go back to. Cause I mean, we had like 50 different breweries on the list. So we were going through them. And then we're like, you know what? This is before Untapped. We were like, let's just start an Instagram account and we'll just take a picture every time we go to a brewery. That way we can look back and be like, oh, we really like this one. We've already been, oh, we haven't been to so and so in a while. And I don't know
just,
how the algorithm works because our friends started to follow us and then the beer community started to follow us. And that was never the intention because we just wanted to hide it from our
yeah, it was
friends
definitely a secret. Like when we first started out.
Ooh,
because we didn't want them to think we were
Not a secret,
alcoholics.
but it was like, yeah, we didn't want our entire Instagrams just to be like us drinking every single weekend. So we like kept it on the DL,
Yeah, because we were like,
basically.
we're gonna get somebody's gonna sit us
right.
down and be like, "Are you okay?"
Guys, do we need to have a conversation?
Right. So we were like, "Oh, let's just do this, and we'll name it something cute." Which we came up with Romeo and Brewliet. Really, like you said,
So
when you're a
cute.
childless couple, you're just naming everything.
Everything. And you're
Yes.
singing to your pets.
Yeah, so and then, we were like, well, what if we reach out to the breweries ahead of time? That way, we can maybe set up better shots or even get a tour to really understand like how the breweries came to be. And honestly, once we started doing that, it just like, was it called Skyball?
No,
Skyrocket?
that's no.
Snowballed, snowballed.
Snowball, skyrocket.
Snow rocket.
Idiom's not my thing. Yeah.
That's okay. No, it's skyballed.
Yeah. It just started to snowball from there. And then breweries started reaching out to us. We just got more followers. And that's when it like led to like I think we need to expand a little bit and not just drink because we need sustenance. So and that's kind of where we're at
Yeah.
right now when we're going.
And it was so I work in like advertising and marketing, so it was kind of like an outlet, like because if you notice, our stuff can be a little designy at times, like our covers of our things and whatnot. So it was like just kind of a creative outlet for me because corporate design can be can get a little tiring. So it was like sort of an outlet. It was a way to bond for sure.
Yeah.
Um, it had all these different little things that just made our lives better. And so we're like, once it like took off a little bit, we're like, okay, well, let's just and we always said if we'll do this until it's not fun anymore, like where it becomes like and we never compromise. So if there's something that we don't want to do, we're just like, okay, sorry. Like even if somebody we've had companies reach out to us and we're like, this just doesn't really align with what we do. So that's a big part of it. Like everything is really cultivated. I'm sure people can tell at this point. Like we really spend a lot of time like building as Audrey says, a romanticized version of life, I guess, right? That's her quote. I'm stealing from her a little bit, but yeah.
She won't mind. She's your videographer. She'll love it.
Yes.
I think what's interesting is is how it has skyrocketed and how it went from like this is just a thing that we can do on the weekends to this is now
Part-time
part of
job.
just
Yeah.
right. It's now
Yeah.
a part-time job. And like
Yeah.
you both have separate careers and you both are doing things, but then this is a huge part of it. Um and I think your dynamic has been the dynamic between the two of you has been so cool to watch evolve as well online. Have you guys noticed that like that's either changed or become different, or is it just kind of been like now we're just so in like we just know what we're doing every time we go out and we like make some content or shoot something?
I would say at first, like for me at least, like I was terrible on camera. Like if you go back and look at some of our early stuff, like I didn't belong on camera. So I definitely think the evolution of it, like you kind of just, you have a vision, like not that we like it was just like you said, written on a notepad type of thing, and you try to stay as close to that vision as possible. You try to always like remain true to yourself, but I mean there's definitely times where we're like, okay, we have to move because originally we were going to just do like because we travel a lot, we were going to do breweries like all over the United States, and we're like, we're never going to develop any kind of following if we're just, if we don't have a community. So that's where like the community part of it came from. We're like, we like local. Everybody says like, oh, support local. It's like, okay, well, if you want to support local, then let's like, let's actually do it. Let's not just say support local. So it definitely
That's something
evolved.
that
Like, go ahead.
right. No, that's something that we've talked about a number of times is like you can't just say the thing, you have to do the thing. And sometimes doing the thing can be challenging, right? Because it's very easy to hashtag something. It's and Instagram now stores them. You don't have to do shit. It
Right.
just you can just pick your little hashtag and pretend like you are involved in your community as opposed to getting out there and meeting the people and doing the work and really getting into your neighborhood, and not neighborhood in like the tiny sense of a couple of streets, neighborhood in the broader sense, right? um and I think you just make a really good point with, yeah, we could have gone all over to different markets and different cities and different towns and all over the place, but instead focus solely on things that are in our area,
Yeah.
and get other folks in the area excited about where you guys have gone and excited about what you guys have experienced, right?
Yeah, and I think too, like a lot of it was like community driven because like I mean, at least from my perspective, I'd never thought like the community would attach itself to us the way it did. But then when we started going to like events and people were like, I remember the first time we got recognized, I was like, this is so weird. Like I was like,
They're the
like both
weirdest.
of us were just like, this is like, how do you know who we are? Like but then I think as we started to meet more people and, like, just get more involved in different things, like, obviously, usually one thing leads to another, but, like, I think the people sort of propelled it the way it's gone as much as we have. Like, I mean, if people didn't
Well, and that
care, like, we'd still do it,
it
but,
makes it
like, it
so
wouldn't be as much fun.
well, that's the thing, right? It makes it so much more organic when it's driven by it isn't just driven singularly. It's driven with multiplicity of like of people and of businesses and of followers and all of those things. And it's been great. And I think it's been very I mean, from the outside, it's been really fun to watch. So where do you think is the trajectory just keep doing what you're doing? What's the future look like?
You wanna talk or you want me to? I don't wanna be a hog.
It's okay. I know you like to talk a lot. Everyone knows it. It's fine. It's one of the reasons why we love
But I've
you.
learned from being on podcasts, you have to go back and forth.
I think the future is not doing exactly what we're doing now because I think we're both of the mindset you always have to evolve in some format. And that's where but we want a community, and especially the Chicagoland community, because there's so much to do here. Like there's so many places, like if somebody doesn't tell you about it, you're never gonna find it. And that's what we're kind of trying to do now is we're branching out into events that are in the Chicago area, restaurants, cocktail bars, as well as breweries, just because it's hard for me to find places. I'll Google like great bar like like great bars near me, and it's like, oh, Hooters, and I'm like, no. So
Hey, they're changing their image now.
they're changing,
Right.
but I'm still so I think that's
God
what we're
forbid they go
trying to
Cracker
do.
Barrel. Uh
That's a whole other
That's a different podcast.
It sure is. It sure is. Oh goodness. But I think what okay, so when you're saying, there's a lot of things that you don't know. Chicago's a huge city. You
Yeah.
miss things. You can't possibly get everywhere. So like you
Mm-mm.
guys posted something the other day and you were at a diner and I was like, I've never heard I have been on Western Avenue a million times.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
c- like I know it. I know it. I know it. I was like, where the hell where are they?
You gotta
And,
go
and
real
like,
far south for that one.
But
yeah, and
that
because
was
that's,
Jansen's.
yeah,
Jansen's
and
Drive-In.
I mean, it looks wonderful.
It is. And one of my friends knew about it. I'm like, but you never took us. You never
Yeah.
told us. You never posted about it. So like, I'm like, that's kind of what we want to do. We just want to post and let people know what's out there. So they always have something to do or always can try to find something new because it really is hard.
I also think. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, 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 no.
I was just gonna say, like, I think Instagram, like, I mean, it's definitely like I'm 41, so like Instagram is like my bread and butter. Like Facebook, that ship has sailed a long time ago. Like I think Instagram is really good for like giving you, for lack of a better way of saying it, like it just gives you like the meat and potatoes. Like I don't want all the extra like, people fighting and getting mad about stuff. Like I just want to know stuff. And I think that's another reason why we do a lot more. Like we have an actual community on Instagram. Like we have people DMing us, asking us questions all the time, like all these different things. And I think I know you didn't ask this question, but I think that's why we kind of like to live on Instagram. And I think when I would look on Instagram before, I wasn't finding the things that you were saying. So I think that's another reason that we started kind of putting all this stuff together, because I at least always wanted to look at our thing as like an information source too. Like that was like a big part of it. And like also, nothing against breweries, but like nobody does a really good job of advertising the things that they're doing. So it was like a way for us to kind of help put that out there, I guess.
This is a good take to lead me to the thing I want to talk about next, and that is beer. You guys have been around and been involved in the beer industry. I know. And yet I just keep looking at this blue beer. And I'm like,
Beautiful.
you match my nails, you match my microphone. I'm very into this theme right now.
Your bracelets, you're a whole vibe right now.
Dude, I every 2 weeks I get to be a vibe. When I do this. Every 2 weeks I get
You
to
know,
be
I
something.
I think that's a lie. I feel like you're a vibe 24/7.
It's probably true. I'm not
Good
gonna lie.
character, yeah.
It's 100% true. Every time I've seen you, I'm
Wait,
like,
just wait till the great return north. Then she really comes out.
oh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be something. The beer industry has taken hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. And with a market the size of Chicago, where at one point in time, and I'm gonna say this was about 10 to 11 years ago, I mean, you couldn't spit without hitting a brewery.
Yeah.
Truly. And it was like that in a lot of markets, because once craft beer hit, it hit big. Like it was, it wasn't just a pebble in a pond, it was like a boulder in a pond, and then these waves just kind of crashed out from it. And it was so big and it came so fast and it was so great for so many people. And it was like, look, this is a new thing that requires skill, that isn't this macro produced nonsense, whatever. The industry has changed so much. With the number of breweries and the amount of time you've spent in the industry and exploring the industry and working and talking with brewers and breweries and all these things, what are some of the more pronounced changes that you've seen in beer in that area, in that market?
You want to go or you want? You can go.
Let me think about this for like 2 seconds.
No, you're
Because I,
good.
I think from what I've noticed, especially new breweries popping up, is originally, especially like when we started really noticing breweries, or at least I did, they were very standalone. They didn't really have a kitchen. It was very much you come for the beer and you can Uber Eats, whatever you want to do, that's fine. They totally okay with that. And then you just saw like pop-up trucks, like, hey, like the event is this pop-up truck is coming to this brewery. And you see breweries now becoming also kitchens and really focusing on food. And I don't think that's a change for the worse. I really do love eating and drinking at the same time. And if I can
Yes.
stay at one place and do both, that's all the better for me. But I do notice that was a big change. Like I think breweries came around and like realized like if you don't have food, if you don't have like that extra event going on. I mean, now breweries are turning into like community hubs to where, bingo nights, music trivia, like there's something going on almost every day of the week. There's an event going on, which I think is fantastic. I love when we go to a brewery and like, oh, it's music trivia. And I'm like, didn't know that, but I got him. So we're all
Right. So we're
done.
good. this is interesting because this is something that perspective is good for me to hear because as someone who owned what I wanted to be just a brewery, I just want to just come in and drink some beer. Maybe there's like 5 things or something. You can have like a snack, and that's what we wanted when we started was like beer
Yeah.
and you can maybe get a snack. And then it turned into something it was never meant to. And with all of the things, and then it evolved after the pandemic into having to have an event every single minute of every single day. And I wonder sometimes, I think it's great because I do think the idea of breweries becoming more of a community hub where you can do a lot of different things at the same time is really nice. I do think there's something that's a little bit lost in like, I'm just going to have a beer. That's what I'm going to do. Like my buddy and I are going to go, we're going to have a couple beers. We might talk to the bartender. We're just going to be there and not like overstimulated with like all the things, right? And a huge difference down here is that no breweries have kitchens. They are not combinations. You do not go to a brewery and eat. I mean, you can
Really?
go to a brewery and eat, but it's all food trucks. There's not one brewery that's got a built-in kitchen, which I think is absolutely fascinating. But they also have events every single minute of every single day. But I think that's been such a big, big change is like the entertain everybody all the time
Yeah,
thing,
and that's a
which I don't think
huge
is
pivot.
bad. Yeah, huge,
I mean, for a
huge,
business
huge, huge,
owner who's
huge.
going in just thinking, I'm going to be a brewery, I'm going to do what I love to do and just brew beer, and people are just going to enjoy that. And then being told, no, you actually need parties, you need events, you need trivia, you need food. And you're like, ah, not what I
Right,
wanted. And
right.
now you're being told that's what you need. And that's
Well, and I think that's what's happened so
sucks.
much in the area, but it's interesting from a consumer standpoint too to be like, all right, well, I can go to all these different places and I can support local and I can do these other things as well. And hopefully on the business end, you maybe have 3 beers instead of 2 because you have made it to the finals in music trivia, right?
No, that's exactly what happens.
I think
Right. Like,
I have like a little thing to add to it too. I think like
yeah,
back in the day, like I just like I get what you're saying because there are, there's obviously different breweries around here that are becoming bigger and they're having like, this giant like kind of restaurant-y spot. And like I know that you need that. Like I totally get that to sometimes survive, but I do like just hanging out. Like I mean, maybe that's like a flaw on my end to think that that can work, but like I mean, there's definitely with these bigger places, there is like a little piece of things that's kind of lost. But I don't know how you balance it. Like I mean, I'm glad it's not my problem. Like I'm glad I could just go and like hang out and do it. But there like somebody has to figure out like how to balance the two.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't think of a like a super like good example of somebody that's doing it, but
Well, I can't
I
either, not off the top of my head. Have you guys noticed in your travels around the presence of more THC in weed beverages and all of that? And like, yeah, okay, no, face. I think that's telling and that's good. I have very big thoughts on it. Very big. Like big to the point of someone might I mean, come at me, whatever, I don't care, but like
yeah,
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous.
I'm not.
I can get more into
Can
it,
I
but I'm not
go?
going to.
Go
Can
for
I
it.
go?
I
Yeah.
know you have thoughts.
Please.
I mean, I'm like a guy that keeps limited vices, so like beer is my vice. Like I just can't, and it's weird to like okay, it's weird for me because I've never even like smoked weed. That's how like nerdy I am. But I don't want it in my beer. Like I don't want those two cross pollinating. So while it may be for some people, like it's not for me. Like and
I think it's
seltzers
been a
also are not for me, but I won't go into that. Like I'll just I'll just leave it.
That's a whole other
I
when
just
we
like
talk
beer.
about like right? Like the tree of survival, right? And you
Yeah.
you root in one thing and you root in that thing and then the tree just kind of does this and
Yeah.
then this and then this and then like this and then you're like I don't even know how we got here. But now all of a sudden I got THC and I got hemp and I got seltzers and I got beer and I got all these
Yeah.
things. I think it I think it dilutes the community slightly. And
It
again, like
does.
that's
And it's like that
it,
whole everything evolves into crabs. right at the end,
What?
like the full end of the evolution cycle is
The perfect form. It's like the perfect form is a crab. So like eventually at the end of evolution, like everything will be kind of crab like. It's his thing. I don't know. I'm not explaining.
so
it
it's
for
like
him.
like you have to do all these different things to like evolve into the crab essentially. Like you have to have like seltzer, you have to have like THC in beer, like you have to have all these different like it's okay not to have some of that stuff.
Oh yeah, you're drinking
Yes.
11% for sure.
No, this is wonderful. I want to hear about why the crab is the perfect form.
That's beyond my pay grade.
I
But
forgot,
Okay.
but what is that? It's like that horseshoe crab or whatever that's been around for like
Well, those things are
like
terrifying.
right, but they've never evolved. They're the same thing. They'll always be here, and that's like apparently that's the perfect form
it's
on
a
Earth.
scientific like if you Google it though, it's like a scientific thing. Like a lot of like sea organisms eventually like the path. I kind of sound crazy saying
Yeah,
this, but
you do.
No.
just Google it
Nope.
and see what happens. I've
Listen,
heard it
we're
on more than
curious
one
people here.
occasion.
And if you're going to
Yeah.
send me down a rabbit hole into the evolution of a hermit crab, that's
You will be a
exactly what I'm
rabbit
doing
hole.
when I hit stop.
And if
It's
I'm wrong,
100% what
just
I'm
put it
doing.
in our DMs and we'll address it then. But
Me and my
Which will
blue
break his heart.
DMs. I'm going to make some kind of like crazy reel about it and tag y'all and be
yeah.
like, look, this is what I learned about the hermit crab. Also enjoy my blue beer. Right. This is fascinating. We are actually stay tuned, everyone. We'll dig into this. This sounds good. Um, I think everything. Well, okay. So couple more follow up questions. Do you guys have like a dream collaboration? I mean, frankly, you already have one of my dreams because you are beer ambassadors for the brewery, which is like insane and
It's
wonderful.
fun. Yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
dream
But do you?
collaboration.
Yeah. What's your dream collaboration?
I don't think there's like a particular brewery or restaurant or event. What I think would be really cool is if we worked with a business owner to like develop our own beer, like help brew it or our own dish. I don't know, something that's like creative,
I think an actual collab on a beer would be fun.
like a true collab where like, all right, like I guess that'd be hard. I like sours, he likes like
Yeah.
stouts and
But
everything.
the name for yours would definitely be Harding is Such Sweet Sour.
Oh, you thought about it. That's cute.
So I thought that one through.
That's perfect. That is amazing. I like that. All right. Well, Jeff, do you have a dream collaborator
Um,
or
I actually
collaboration?
like I like always am like looking bigger and bigger and bigger. So like I don't know if I have necessarily like a specific brewery that I'd like to do, but I would like to like take this like as far as it'll go. Like like there's this show on WGN, I think, maybe, where they go and visit restaurants and stuff like that. I would love to do TV for this and like just go hang out and like those I think
That's Supper
those
with
are my
Sylvia, right?
aspirations for this. Like I don't know if she would want to be on like that all the time, but like I think that would be fun.
See, that's what I'm saying. You would. You're a
Yeah.
vibe. I'm
Yeah.
not a vibe. I am a couch potato
Yeah.
over here in a grout fit watching horror movies at night.
And it, like I would even like even if it's like just a brand that we like, it doesn't have to necessarily be beer, but like a big brand would be fun. Like
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That's
I just
incredible.
yeah. You should
I'm
never
excited
like
to
you shouldn't limit yourself. Like you should just keep going until somebody one day is like, I'm not interested in those people anymore, and then we'll figure it out from there. But until then, like
and then they're wrong.
yes, and then we keep going after that.
Because if you don't like me, you are wrong. It's the new tagline for this show. JK.
That would be fun
All right.
merch. Like,
All right.
I could help
If you
you
don't
with
like me,
that.
you're wrong. I'm not the problem. You are,
Yeah.
obviously. We are going to move. I'm excited. We're going to move into our questions, which is
Right.
fun. I know you emailed earlier saying we're like, here's your prep. No prep. I don't prep for anything.
I think I
I,
just misunderstood the assignment. That's
no,
just
you
my
did not.
bad.
You understood the assignment absolutely perfectly as was given to you. I love a spontaneous thing. I've got mine. Do you guys want to go 3 for 3 or 1 for 1?
Let's do one for
I was
one.
gonna say you start. We'll see where it goes. How about that?
Okay. What are you currently obsessively buying? Like you cannot get enough of this one thing.
Oh, I am always buying face masks. I have about like
Not
50.
not the COVID ones.
No,
You have to specify. You're waiting for the next
I'm
pandemic.
prepping. I'm 3 years ahead. No, I'm talking your avocado face mask, your coconut oil, your charcoal. I am like charcoal. I'm not saying it
Charcoal.
again. Thank you. I
Mhm.
just love having a face mask on. I feel luxurious. I feel elite. I have
You
even
are
my little like,
luxurious and elite.
thank you. No, I have Amazon's always like, "Do you need to reorder these?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." Buy now, please. Oh yeah, I can't get
Add
enough.
to cart. I mean, you have gorgeous skin, so
Thank you.
the proof is in the masky pudding.
It's all
Yeah.
in the mask, baby. All in the mask.
Nice. Sir,
I have two, and they're completely like polar opposites. One, I've been buying a lot of clothes for our dog. Yep, you heard that right. Yeah. I actually made
Yeah.
a battle vest for our other dog, like a heavy metal battle vest. Like I
can I please
bought all
have
the
a picture of
patches
this
and
for
put
our
them on the
promotions?
denim and
Thank you very
distressed the
much.
denim.
I'm getting another beer.
So that's my non-conventional one,
Okay, clothes for the dogs
and then my
and
other
vests.
one, yes. And the other one is I'm a huge vinyl guy, so I spend way too much money on vinyl. Like it's ridiculous.
You want to talk about a perk of not having a kid?
Right?
It's a vinyl collection,
Yep.
right? Like that's, I mean, I'm sorry, children are great. I love everybody's kids. But
Yeah, but
I also love,
$250 on vinyl is way better than $250 spent on a child.
yeah, I'm like, diapers, gross. Again, please feel free. Feel free to slide into my DMs and tell me what a terrible person I am. I'll be right here enjoying my beer.
Yep.
It's blue. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like that. I like that. Those are good face masks, dog vests, and clothing. Truly would love a picture of the dog in the battle vest.
We got
I
one
think that
somewhere,
is
right?
oh yeah. Yeah. That's I mean, if you would also like your dog to be 10% famous, send that all on.
I'm working on
We're
it.
gonna get that hooked up. That's gonna be great. I like that very much. All right. I like these. I like these in vinyl. Vinyl, dog clothes, face masks. I mean, I don't feel all of them, but I feel the face masks for sure. For sure. Oh, speaking of one of the pups. Hello, buddy.
Oh, he's here. He's being good though. He's very good.
That's awesome.
He did take your spot.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I can't get into bed without Hugo being like, no, this pillow is not
Right.
yours. This pillow is mine. How mistaken you are, woman. Thank you very much. Wonderful. All right. You are up.
All right, you want to go? I felt like your questions were better than mine.
Yeah, now I got another beer.
Good job. What you got?
Yes. I went with Victory, the Berry Monkey Fruited Sour Triple. I'm in a sour mood. Like what can
That's
I
a big
say?
one.
I know it. I know.
You're gonna catch up to me.
I know. I know. But we're running low on
Okay.
sours, so
If it's a sour triple, I would like to guess the ABV quickly.
Go
I would
for
like
for
to
it.
it.
see if because sours are lower than like, okay, 9.5.
Right on the
You
money.
are a winner.
On the money. 9.5. You did it.
You
All right.
win a battle
Uh,
vest. No, just
You're
kidding.
good.
Oh, I mean, I'm down in the swamp. I need some kind of armor.
Yeah, you do.
No joke.
Okay,
right.
my question, because I am dying to know because podcasting seems like super hard work. Like, tell me what sucks about it. Like, what I want to know what you wish was easier with podcasting. Like if you
I
could
wish I knew.
like wave your hand wand.
I wish I knew how to edit better, but that is just a slow grind learning process. It's not, I don't have the bandwidth with how my brain is wired to sit down and like learn a bunch of editing every single day. So every time I edit an episode, I try to learn like one
One
new
little thing.
thing every single time and try to add it up. Um, I don't find it to be difficult. but I also love being public facing and talking to people and doing this. And like the whole thing started because I was so lonely that I was like, I got to do something. This is just madness sitting here and being like, I don't know anybody. Well, I mean, I do. They just aren't here. So like, let's get them on.
Yeah.
Right. And like, you think for a while, and you guys, I think if you guys ever wanted to start one, I would be happy to lend anything. Two, um, when you really sit down and you think about your network, and I think this is true for anybody, if you sit down and you really think about who you know and like all the cool people that you might not think about their coolness every single day because they're just part of your life, it is astounding the diversity that already exists in everybody's circles.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of obsessed with learning about other people. So like why not just kind of learn about other people, right? And do it in a way that I don't know, feels just natural and authentic and unrehearsed and whatever. I do wish editing was easier. I was once told that like, you know, editing remote is so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, that's okay. It's not.
That's because you're literally Wonder Woman.
I don't know
don't
if
know
this
that
is
that's
like
true.
a crazy take, but I feel like because you never really edited anything before we started doing videos.
Oh no.
I feel like women are a lot better at picking up video editing stuff than like to me it's like a foreign language.
I don't know
Because
that I've
Audrey
ever
too,
been
like
tasked with
our
anything with.
videographer. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Audrey even like the way she got kind of hooked up with us is like she just started doing these videos and she's like, hey, I just figured out how to edit these, and she started throwing them to us and we're like, do you want to just always do this? So and me personally, like I different skill set, like editing, like I've sat down with Taylor and tried to like, get a general like I think if I spent more time on it, yeah, but I think you guys have more of the patience to do it than I do. Like I'm more of an
That's
idea
interesting.
person, but I like women have had an easier time picking it up that I've known than guys have.
I think there might be a whole like we've just got to get it done. Like it just has to get done. Like I can't spend 17, hours doing something that should take me one. For me, frustration is the driver. Like, well, now I'm pissed, so now it's got to get done.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right. And that's
you.
like how I operate. And now I'm angry. Done. Learning. That's how learning starts, I guess. It's just through rage.
Yeah, it's a good motivator.
Oh yeah.
I suppose. I mean, I think the other big challenge, it's hard to put out a lot of content now.
Yeah.
When it was the shop, whatever, go
You
and take
had
some
yeah.
pictures, put it up. This is the beer, this is the beer, this is the beer. And now the challenge is like breaking through the algorithm and like trying to still reach who I was reaching before. But we'll get there. Slow burn.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
Slow burn. All right. Ready? What are your desert island beers? You can take one with you to a desert island. It's so hard. I'm not taking a blue beer.
Damn it. Oh.
If I take a stout, that's probably not a good idea, right?
I mean,
Nope.
you're gonna listen. Wait, you're like we're deserted. We're not like we're on our own kind of thing, right? That was the premise.
It's like a lost situation.
Lost. Okay, so yeah, take the stout. You're gonna die in
Are we
space.
both there or just we're separate islands?
Take a stout, you're gonna die anyway.
I'm not a survivor.
That's a good name for a beer. Take a stout, you're gonna die anyway.
I like that.
Oh, I'm
Let's
trying to
not
think of-
assume that death is imminent. Let's assume you have some time.
Okay.
Not like a ton of time. You got to figure out how to like do something, like build a fire. But let's say that, you're on a desert island. You're by yourself, but you do have a cooler.
So this
But you
beer
can
has
only
to
have
be-
one beer in it.
But just constantly refilling that same beer.
I don't
What
know.
are you
Now we're
trying
getting
to
into
survive
logistics.
on it? Is that what you're trying to get? Like you're thinking?
Or there's just one left.
I think you're overthinking this. I'm not even gonna.
Very much so.
Okay, mine's a sour, hands down, and
Does it?
like I was complimenting you earlier, your tuxedo pink was it Tux and Flappers? Help me,
Tux
please.
Flipper.
So
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed it so much you can't remember the name.
I can't remember shit ever. Like, I already forgot the name of the beer I'm currently drinking.
It's delicious. That's what it is. It's the Victory Triple Berry. No,
No, you're
Oh,
correct.
I think you're
Victory
good.
I had to look at
Berry
the can
something
because
triple.
I already forgot.
And it's
Well, good job.
9.5. Remember
9.5.
that.
No,
I mean,
like
that
that beer is what I would take on a desert island where I'm stranded and need a beer because that is perfect. It is light, it is refreshing, it is sour, it has a great taste to it. Like it's not a sour that like makes you like, oh, I can't taste anything because
right.
I'm overpowered. No, it was
Yep.
great. Like I said, I don't bring a lot of stuff home to my brother or my family, but that's one of the beers I did.
Aw, we love Tux.
Hands down.
We love Tux so much. Oh, Tux is going to a desert island. We love it. Sir?
Okay, so mine, oh my God, I can't remember the name of it either, but I think that's because of the beer I just had. Oh, I know. It's because I probably have to drink a sour too, because I'm assuming it's going to be very hot because it's a desert.
I think we're talking about desert, like hot climate,
Desert.
So
Yeah.
not Antarctica.
I want to have that limoncello from Microphone.
Oh, no,
It's very drinkable. Like it's not super boozy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because it's like lemonade, but it's better because you get
Drunk.
little saucy. Yeah. So that would be mine.
Forget
And you
that
can
you're
forget about the fact that you're on a desert island.
I tell you, Mike does some real good beers over there. He really does. That's awesome. All right, I got 2 sours. No lagers. No one's taking a lager.
No, I know everybody loves lagers, but I think
No,
we like.
not everybody.
I think we.
Really? That's such an do you? No.
No.
Okay, because that's a beer I can down. I'm not saying that's my go-to, but it's a
No,
beer I can down.
If I find a really good one,
I think a
yes.
dark
Other than
lager
that,
too.
they taste like water to me.
Yeah, I prefer like a
never-
Mexican lager too.
That I can do.
Yeah.
That I can do. Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't
All
you
right,
have
good.
one?
We got it. My desert island beer.
Well, yeah.
The
You know
tables
what?
have turned.
You know what? Now that you've said a Mexican lager, yeah, because I'm also assuming that somewhere in the desert I might have access to a lime.
There you go.
Although I don't know that citrus trees are going to be abounding on this island where I am.
Something else
Like-
to Google.
Right, like stumbling into like a lime grove to pair with my Mexican lager that I'm
Right.
sitting. You're right. Oh my God.
Coconut trees, lime groves. Who knows? All right, what's your
Doesn't suck.
question?
My question is, okay, so you obviously said you're returning, right?
Yeah, coming back.
All right. So if any, what is your industry future looking like? Like, can you give us a little sneak peek if there is any?
I have 2 ideas cooking.
Okay.
One idea that's cooking is just me and involves my absolute love of wine and sharing wine knowledge with the masses. And the other is the other could be very cool. And the other
Okay.
involves the brand.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for wine. Like ooh.
Mhm.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. I can't say a
Alright.
ton, but there will be
Yeah,
signs.
yeah.
That's
No.
fine.
You can go in
Yeah,
the other room and ask what you can say and what you can't.
Oh my God, my tongue. I just stuck my own tongue out and I feel like a
saw that.
5th grader.
That's
Yeah,
I am an
the album
adult.
cover.
It's like you had a Jolly Rancher over there.
No, it looks like I'm a 5th grader who brought blue frosted cupcakes from Jewel for the birthday treat for everybody. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
And I'm now
his-
flashing back to my classroom.
But we're all kind of kids at heart, so you
Well-
don't grow up. Your body just changes.
No, well, for his 40th birthday, I got him this awesome cake. It was black and gold, because that's the over the hill theme, whatever. I
Sure.
wouldn't know yet.
Yeah, be careful. Watch yourself.
Oh, but everybody had a slice, and I didn't realize there was like a note on the cake saying your mouth will be black. Like our teeth.
The entire birthday, everybody's teeth were just
Yeah,
like
oh my, the whole
like they
party.
ate charcoal briquettes.
I was
Briquettes.
Oh,
Yeah.
It looked
that
cool.
is
The cake.
woof. That
I
is
bet.
rough. That is rough. All right, my last one. What's your most fun influencer gig to date? The most fun you've had?
You go first.
Of course.
Oh, we gotta exclude the water balloon because, like I already said, that was
Yeah, well,
probably
no.
That
That's
was
the top.
epic. Yeah, that was epic. Okay, my absolute favorite. It was pretty recent. It went to Electric Shuffle in Chicago, right? It's called Electric Shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I don't shuffleboard. All right. I came in last place. It was depressing. Because I wasn't first for a hot minute. But that place was kick ass. Like they had a DJ. We like had so many drinks, the food, and a what do you call mimosa bar. I mean, we just this is the beginning. Like, I think we started at like
It was
11.
11 a.m. too. That one started at, and I think it went till like 8 or something.
I would say
Oh.
the night just kept going. It was so I didn't know shuffleboard could be that fun. And I had a blast. I think we're going back there in like a couple weeks or a month or something like that. And I cannot wait because you just wouldn't expect that. And it was
No.
such a vibe. Like I wanted to get dancing, but we had a shuffleboard.
Yeah.
I had to
mean,
lose.
You had to compete.
I had to
Different.
compete, and I did not compete well.
Who did you lose to?
Everyone.
But who was the number one? Who was on the top of the leaderboard?
Okay, fine. You were, but I think you cheated.
No, I didn't
played
cheat.
before.
No.
Are you sure?
I, w-
you sure you
I
didn't
won
cheat?
fair and square.
I guess you're right. It is an over the hill kind of sport.
Again, careful. You're
Okay.
outnumbered on this podcast.
Yeah. Some of us are approaching our next hill really soon. Calm it down. 40 is a bump.
Yeah.
The next one is a mountain.
You're not going to be allowed
Mhm.
back on this podcast if you keep speaking.
Not gonna be allowed in this house.
It's all right. You don't have to be vaccinated. You can come to Florida.
I
I mean, if you're not allowed in the house,
I think I'll maybe stick to the backyard.
that's fine.
Rather
That's
than-
fine.
rather than
Probably
Florida.
best. Probably best. You don't want to get eaten by a gator. Jeffrey,
Okay. I have 2.
2.
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, so first one is Chicago Culinary Kitchen, which has become kind of buddies of ours.
That was good.
That was the best spread of food, drinks, boozy cocktail, I mean, it was so enjoyable. They were so cool. Like they get it. Like there's
Yeah.
sometimes we do collabs and people just it's like kind of lost a little bit, but they get it. Like they were super into it. They had fun with us. Like I think that's what we always look for is like somebody that like this isn't that serious, we're having fun. We're having a good time. So I really liked that one. And then we went to, and I'm gonna butcher the name because it's so hard to say, but it's in Chicago. It's the Tetro Ziani Theater, I think.
Teatro,
Yeah.
Tetro, one of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And we
I've
saw
heard the name.
there was a lady that was mentored by Prince that performed there, and that was like I love Prince, so just like hearing a bunch of Prince covers that were like amazing. Go on our Instagram and look at it if you need a refresher. But then they did a lot of Sly and the Family Stone. Like it was so cool. And yeah, the theater's amazing. Like it has like this almost like it's like you're in a circus tent type of
Yeah.
like it's super cool. The performers in the middle, like it was really next level experience. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's incredible. Oh, that's so fun. No, wait, do you have one more or are we? No. Did we exhaust them?
Yeah,
We've-
CCK
All right.
and Teatro. I'm
Yes,
trying to find the
those are my
Teatro
2.
one.
Yep. Yeah.
Great job.
I couldn't
All
find it.
right. This is great. This has been an absolute blast.
Yes.
Now,
this
if our listeners want to support you all, where can they find you? Plug
can-
yourselves.
I would say you can find us on Instagram, Twitter.
no, we're not. We're not on Twitter.
Oh my God, it's whatever. We're
no,
not anymore.
no, we're on Threads.
Oh, Threads. Who can keep up
Yeah.
nowadays? Okay, fine. Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, and Facebook. Whatever it is, it's always Romeo and Brewliet.
Yes.
Sometimes it's Romeo ampersand Brewliet, but I promise you, just looking up that ish will get you
You
there.
get to the right world.
Perfect.
For sure.
Wonderful.
And talk to us.
encourage.
We talk back. So send your questions. I talk back. You kind of just lay in the background and ask about what's upcoming. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we talk
It's fine.
back, so
She's got Always Sunny to watch. Her plate is full.
I'm a very chill partner.
I'll talk
but
to you if you want to talk.
Yeah.
That's incredible, but it's true. And I encourage everybody to go and follow what's going on because I think it's been wonderful what you guys are doing and how you're helping to build the community, but also get more folks out doing different things,
Do stuff.
which is
yes.
so important. Yeah, which is wonderful. This has been absolutely so fun. I am so excited that I got to hang out with you guys. And
Same.
I see another project or two in our future. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. I know.
We're
I
not.
think
We
that'd
don't
be
say
very
no to anything, but we're not especially going to say no to you. So.
Oh my God. I can't even
I saw
open
the
my
tongue.
mouth.
We all gotta. Yeah, we're all gonna have blue tongues though for the next.
This is I feel like if Gene Simmons were like, oh Lord, I don't even know.
This
I
is
can't
a
even
good
finish
hook
my
though,
own.
Catherine. The blue tongue is gonna catch
Is
people's
it?
attention. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe you're
Come for the
kind of attention.
conversation. Stay for this.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, thank you. This was a joy. And I'm happy for you and for where it's going and for how well it's going and all of those things. Friends, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. If you want to support our show, my show, this one right here, you can do so at Everyday with Kate, Facebook, Instagram. That's it for socials. I don't know how to do anything else, and I am too old to explore much more than that. That's it. You can find the show, right? You can find the show on Amazon Music. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on YouTube. We are everywhere that puts a podcast into your earballs. Like it, share it, tell your friends about it.
Support your
subscribe.
friends. It's important.
Support your friends, right? I mean, that's at the end of the day, support your friend. You already do it. Just do it with like a clicking something, right?
But
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
do it on social media.
Do it on social media. I mean, right. Like you already support your friends. Just like prop them
Take
up on
that
social
extra
media
step.
too. That's the way to do it. All right, guys. With that, friends, thank you so much. Be cool, be kind, stay curious. And as the bard once said,
Parting
Is such sweet,
sweet
sorrow.
sorrow.
it sure is. Guys, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night.
All right.